How's everybody doing? It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. I'm taking advantage of it because I hear it's going to get really cold and be cold for a little while. So I decided to get out here and we finally got some heater hoses, and I'm going to put the heater hoses on this thing, man. I can't wait till I get another motor for this truck, man. It's I've talked to Greg from Arkansas, man, and there's a lot of people that like these inline six motors. I like the inline six motors. I don't like it because it doesn't have that much power, and it just seems to struggle, and it eats more gas. Greg told me that actually it gets better gas. The V8 that he took his inline six motor out of his C10, and he's had a lot of them. He's got parts everywhere, you know, he told me. And he told me I would be much satisfied if I got a 350 Chevy and put in it. I mean, a 350. I guess it don't have to be a 4-bolt main. I'm going to take good care of it. But this inline six motor, he says it always leaks, man. Always. He always had one that he put brand new everything on it, man, and it still had problems, cracking, leaks everywhere. So I just think I would be very satisfied with a V8. I like the power under the pedal, you know what I'm saying? These inline sixes, they're kind of neat, dude. They're putting blowers on them. They're putting turbo boosters on them. I'm not going to say blower. Yeah, I've seen one with a blower on it, actually. And it's very costly to build a motor like that. But I don't know. It don't look like it'd be too efficient to be an everyday driver. You know what I'm saying? Had to take my last video down. I thought I was going to give somebody a chance to behave, and he didn't, man. And he caused a lot of crap, and a lot of the N-words were called out there on the channel. And my wife just says, you know, be done with it, man, and learn your lesson. You can't always be nice to everybody and them come around, you know. Through my whole life, my wife's always had to run people that I thought were my friends off. I would give them chance and chance again, and they would mistake my kindness for a weakness, and I just got to move on from it, you know. What hurt the most about everything was, I mean, it's a double-edged sword, you know what I'm saying? I will say this, that I'm happy to have the opportunity to actually go over to Pete's place. And I tried to go over there, man. It was a lot of strain on my foot. At the end of the day, my foot was killing me. Even though that he gave me the opportunity to you know, just do very little, you know. I went over there to be a character on his channel, and right out of the gate, man, people started calling me crackhead, meth head, keeping full of dope. I mean, he'll work hard for you. And then get my own channel and made a video with him willingly driving this truck around, and we was not doing anything out of the norm, and stick it up on my channel. And he looked at me at the end of the video shoot and went in his office, and him and his wife had a discussion, and they decided that they wanted me to take the video down. And I told him, why, dude? I mean, we were just having fun. And he says, you just don't understand, dude. Somebody, you know, this is going to go south. And I go, well, so be it then. And we had our disagreements, and I left the shop and never went back. And that's not the only reason why I never went back. It's just because of the fact that, you know, I was driving over there illegally without a license, and I got pulled over even, and I got more tickets on top of the tickets I already got. And the officer was kind enough and nice enough to give me a chance and say, look, man, you don't need to be driving, you know. Just one of them things. But so I left the video up there, and he called me once nicely and asked me to take it down. And I said, dude, ignore him. You know, you're going to have people say bad things. I mean, people say bad things on your channel all the time, and I don't see it affecting you or even really bothering you. And he goes, you know, he says, no, but you don't have people calling your shop all day chewing your butt. And I'm like, well, is any of it true? You know, we know what happens. We know we were just two good old boys having a time. Why did it have to go? Why are you so upset? And he says, because it's just a lot of controversy and I'm having a lot of calls, you know, a lot of controversy over that one video. And I'm like, he just said, just take it down, take it down. I said, okay, so we make an agreement. All right, I'll take my video down. And you know, because I didn't take it down in the first place, he started making videos trying to make me look bad, you know, and making all these accusations that were totally way off in left field, you know, a thief, a liar, a scam. Good Lord, man, I don't know why he had to go into the deep end. I guess he really wanted the video down pretty bad because it was making him look bad, and I just don't understand why he couldn't turn his, you know, for somebody that can dish it out a lot, he sure didn't like he sure couldn't take much of it, you know what I'm saying? Heck, and he still got the videos up there claiming all these damn things, which I don't understand why. I can understand why, you know. It's like, because I didn't take my video down when he first asked me. If I would have taken the video down, he never would have got on there and tried to use leverage. And then in the end, we agreed to just take all the videos down, you know. And I was just trying to give an example out there and, you know, stand proud with him and make a perfect example of how, you know, because we talked about a lot of things about our childhoods and how all the little similarities that we had that I'm not going to go in about, because we discussed that and that was between me and him, and we just grew up we had a tough time growing up as kids, both of us, you know, and that's what brought us close together. And I still love the guy, even despite all the crap even all the videos that are left up there and all the crap that I have to deal through with this channel. It's because of him I am what I am here on this channel talking to y'all, you know. It's because of him that I'm here, you know, and I got to just look at it that way. I still love the guy, you know. He gave me a lot of knowledge, you know. I wanted to go over there and learn a lot of things and a lot of his techniques with body work, you know, because that's my burning desire now that I can't go out on an 8-hour day and work and be up on my foot. You know, you can do, you know, at home I can do hobbies and stuff, and, you know, fix this LTD up over here. I'm so close to getting that LTD all together, you know. I had some comments on one of my videos, it'll never happen, you know. Well, yeah, it's gonna happen. That I'm so close. I have the motor, I have a truck transmission that I'm hoping, if anybody can give me any input on that, because it's got a solid yoke on it that doesn't slide, therefore you got to have play, you know. That setup came with a 2-piece drive line on a truck. On a car it's different, it don't have a 2-piece, it has one solid drive line. And Ratchet 951 just told me take the nut off of it, it'll slide in and slide out. It's got a seal on it, it'll still give, you know. So I'm hoping that works out for me. I just got to get a cross member and a drive line, order the pedestals. I won't have to have any custom-made pedestals to go in there, because that's what come out of it, was an FE motor. So an FE motor is going to go right back in it. And I really could care less if it ain't a high-performance motor and it don't go that fast. I really don't care, man. I like the sound that it makes. I'm going to like you know, I'm just going to enjoy riding it for a while and then probably end up selling it, you know, and then go to the next one and then go to the next one, you know. I got a buddy of mine named Lou, you know. I might have mentioned him in the past. He has got one heck of a man cave with a pool table in it, and he rides his Harley, and it is in mint condition. It does not have one scratch on it. It's never dirty. It gets one piece of dust on it, man, and he thinks it's dirty. The thing's beautiful. And that's what Lou did his whole life. He's just bought classic cars and flipped them his whole life. So I got him in my back pocket. I got my next door neighbor Chewy that's moving to San Angelo. Thinking about, you know, relocating the car over there. We'll just have to see what the future holds. My neighbor over here next to me told me, seeing as how you helped me wire up this storage building that I got over here, because he knew how to run the wires. He just didn't know how to wire the wires together. I went to school for an electrician years ago, and I'm real good at doing electrical work. Unfortunately, when I went to school for it, I went to go get a job doing it, and the only job I could find, I got turned down on. And then right next door, there was a help wanted sign for air conditioning, heating and air work, and went inside there and filled out the application. Didn't have high hopes of getting hired, but the guy says, man, if you learn the electrical and you can wire up motors. I took him out in the shop and wired up a couple of motors for him. He says, yeah, man, you're good to go, dude. He says, let's start you out as a rough in and then move you up to retrofit, which that's when you go in somebody's house and change their unit out. I was very mobile with my ability to balance and climb up in high attics without getting scared, and when you're standing in rafters and you're looking down below you and one slip through them rafters and you're dead. I called it the 18-inch step. The 18 step. 18 inches is what you had to get used to walking across without no safety line or nothing. And yeah, I did make the drilling and pumping my veins, and I kind of got addicted to the being only 125 pounds. I could move around like a monkey in the rafters, and my career took off. What I did have experience in for a little while is going to a paint and body shop and scuffing and shooting mail jeeps. I had to just take paint and pour it in a cup, mix it up, and shoot it on there. It didn't matter. I think I've mentioned that multiple times. So I got down in me in the passion from where that grew whenever I was a kid, and also because of my stepdad. He had a 302 Boss Mustang. He still got it, and it's still in pieces. And I'm hoping one of these days I can get in a vehicle and go see him, and hopefully do a video of that Mustang. Man, it is awesome. It's a fastback. It's I can just remember the pull, and it had a Hurst gear shift in it, factory, and had a lot of things going on in that. To this day, I look online, and you can't barely find 302 Boss Mustangs anywhere. The collectors have ate them all up, man. And I was looking forward to helping him put that thing together. I don't know. We'll have to see where it goes. He don't want to call me. I guess I'm going to have to show up over there at a place where I've called home, where his house is. I call it home because that's where my mom lived. And now that she's gone, it's like, I guess I got to look at it this way. He never did call me, and we never called and talked on the phone. Never. It was always me talking to Mom, and every now and then he would get on the phone and I would be able to tell him that I loved him, It's just a lot of things that I'm just going to have to accept the facts, It is what it is and move on, But I'm going to get off here and get under this hood and fix these hoses. Oh, I'll show you one more thing. I picked up along the way. My buddy Lou gave me this, man. It's a chrome rear end cup, man, for my rear end. Does anybody know that if it's compatible? This one came off of like an 80s model truck, the rear end on it. It came off of that. I'm wondering if the rear ends, they're all the same. I guess I get under there and count the bolts. I'm hoping it fits. It sure is pretty. Sure would look nice under there. Because I do got a leak under my rear end, and I need to get that taken care of. Don't want to run it out of oil, because it'll burn up the rear end. But anyway, I'll get off here and let everybody go, man. And till next time, man, Limpster out. God bless all y'all, and God bless America. See you later.